Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Going hard, yo. Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Going Hard podcast.
Oh, hey.
Hi, I'm Josh DeLay.
My name is Alan Wagner.
And now we're here.
Hi, my name's Pete, and I produce this thing.
You sure do. You produce it darn well, might I say. Any audio issues that you find with this podcast are not producer Pete's fault.
They're definitely not.
Let's just put it that way.
Wow, thank you.
The only thing that producer Pete is guilty of is being too damn good at his job. That's the only thing he's guilty of.
and that other thing. That
well,
he
sure.
He doesn't like talking about
sure.
that.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's off his record anyway.
Yeah. I hope so. For his sake, anyways.
He's fine.
Yeah.
He's doing really good.
Well, I'm just as far as like him having to go around knocking on doors, you know, like
Yeah, but you have to meet your neighbors anyway.
Yeah, that's a
you should be friendly.
Yeah.
What these guys should do is
but like printer paper is also expensive. You got to print out a bunch of sheets with information on it.
And you also can go door to door and sell paper while you're introducing yourself.
That's one way of that'd be a good think that'd be an easy sell or what?
I think you go paper first.
Okay, so
and then
you sell paper.
You're like, oh, so you want the 2 reams? I'm a child molester. Okay, very good. And then you just,
yeah, and then like
slip it in,
and then like after like they remove the top sheet of their their packet of paper, it's actually just all your pedophile information.
Yeah, right. It's somewhere in the middle. Yeah. I mean, there's all sorts of ways.
You just sneak it in there. It's like I gave it to him.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah. Anyway, by the way, producer Pete's he's not like that.
Nah, not anymore at least.
No. I mean, he did do some really messed up stuff, but we're not, we're not at liberty to speak of it.
Yeah.
The case got dismissed. Leave me alone.
Yeah,
that's true.
Once it gets dismissed, it can't be discussed.
Guilty, if it was dismissed, you were never proven guilty. So you're technically right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
He's a sweet, gentle, innocent little producer.
Yes, according to the law, anyways.
According to God and a judge. And who's the greatest judge of all but God?
God is.
God is.
Yes.
I just want a shirt that just says God is.
God is.
There probably already is one of those, huh?
Of course there is.
You don't need to fill anything in. It says God is,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, you know what? He sure is.
Yep.
He makes me feel all sorts of good.
Yeah. So what's new in your life this week? What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I got into a fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to tell me about it?
No.
Oh, okay. So that was a quick little.
No, I
conversation.
I didn't get into a fight, but I did get into a verbal discussion with someone.
What was this fucking weird chud all up in your face?
That's
about,
some old lady.
Oh, it was a lady.
Yeah.
Can you call ladies chuds?
I think so.
Okay.
I think anyone can be. These days, anyone can be anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God damn, people identify as chuds. They identify as all sorts of crazy stuff.
Yeah, chud's a fun word.
Anyway, the only thing this old lady should identify as is an old fucking bat, though. That's all I gotta say.
What happened?
It was just dumb. You know, like I don't even know. Like I don't ever get myself into any confrontations ever, minor or major. Like I really just avoid.
Yeah, same. Mm-hmm.
And like I just made a joke at this person, and then they in my opinion, took a shot at me, and then I was like, okay, well now it's kind of on a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And it didn't even get aggressive, but I was basically just like, you're dumb, without saying that. I was like, yeah, what you're saying right now makes no sense, and this is why. And then I yeah.
And they just kind of walked away from the situation.
Yeah, well, it was via text.
Oh, so you were texting some old fucking bag of bones.
Just some old batty old broad.
Is this like relative or something?
No.
I'm just wondering why you're texting old women. Can we get into that a little bit?
I don't know. I don't know how specific I want to get here.
Okay, all right.
But I was talking to this old fucking.
Does Angie need to know about this?
No, this was not any sort of relationship.
A sexual relationship with an old,
it was just weird.
Old woman.
It was just weird, So basically, I'm in this big comedy thread,
Oh, okay,
but like
this makes sense.
but like a
This makes
comedy
sense.
thread not from Minneapolis,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
I currently reside.
Yep.
Because
So it's safe. It's somewhat safe territory. You maybe not want to throw names out and stuff.
no. But so it's from my previous dwelling.
Gotcha,
A big comedy group there.
Yeah.
And like I just threw something out as a joke, and then what I got back was I don't think that this, dusty old, harebrained broad. I don't think she understood that I was joking. So then she said a thing that was like, in my opinion, very specifically an attack on me. And then I was like, yeah, well, look, I don't really want to like argue, but like what you're saying is just stupid. And here's the deal.
So no, like it sounds like you were in a fucking like a group chat with a bunch of comedians and
Yes.
you made a joke and
Yeah.
somehow
Yeah.
that got lost in translation among a group of comedians somehow.
Well, one
Specific.
very,
yeah.
very. I mean, I
I have a feeling this individual isn't going to make it very far comedy wise.
well, she's like 80, so
Oh,
she's
okay.
not gonna make it very far in life. She's on the back.
Hey.
She's on the back nine,
Hey.
as they say.
Keith Urban became a country
Yeah,
singer.
I
at
know.
40,
That's why we're
all
gonna make a
right?
country record.
I
So,
said this last time.
so here's what
All right?
the argument was about. Okay, she said, and because this is what she does. I don't even know if she like goes to open mics. Like she at one point in her life, she was like a C room, I don't know, feature act or something.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
but it was never like, I don't think she's ever really been a headliner or anything. And then she stopped doing comedy for like 20 years, and then she like lives around that area now.
Yeah, and she's just like, I'm
And
getting back in the game.
She just doles out advice whether anyone asks or not.
Oh, that's
just,
the worst.
Just loves. And by the way, there's nothing. As somebody who does comedy, there's nothing I hate worse than people talking about comedy. Because really, it's just not that complicated.
Mhm.
It's like, are you funny and are you a dickhead or are you not a dickhead?
Yeah.
that's all it is.
Mhm.
And if it's
And
yes,
the rest
to,
of it's just subjective.
If it's
yeah.
yes to both those, then good. And then a business that works out. But like, so she was saying that like. Talk about some like person who went on stage for the second time was drinking a beer on stage. Like, yeah, if you're at an open mic, you have a beer on stage, just a prop. You're just wasting your time. And then they also did crowd work, and it's like, yeah, if you're talking to the crowd and drinking a beer on stage, you're just wasting your time. And this was after she said a bunch of other shit, and I was like, hey, hey, it's like if going to open mics and drinking and talking to the crowd is a waste of time, then I should just kill myself, like or something like that. I said, I said going to an open mic and drinking and having fun with the crowd is literally how you get through life. Because for me, it kind of is.
Yeah.
And then she's like, yeah, I guess if you want to just waste time and not, and I was like, well, I think it's kind of crazy to assume that people who have drinks on stage don't take it as seriously. She's like, I didn't say that. I said, and I was like, you literally said they are wasting time. She's like, I didn't say they weren't taking it seriously. It's like, what? Those two things are the exact fucking same. It's like, yeah, he's wasting time, but he's taking it very seriously. It's like, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, it's pretty retarded.
You fucking tome.
You fucking chud.
You dusty old tome of a woman. You belong in a museum.
I just I think this is the first time I've said chud in like 3 years, and
It's good.
I'm really liking it.
Good.
Yeah. All right.
And pud is the one too, but it's not like a pud. It's not like a dick.
It's like a flaccid penis. Like
Okay.
a pud. Like
Yeah.
I whip my fucking pud out.
Anyway, the
that's
whole thing
fun.
is, I'm not trying to fucking, but there is this whole stuffiness around, especially comedians. Like okay, like if she was someone that was actually like someone I looked up to.
Yeah, you'd have to like take a step back.
But there's
and be
all
like,
these fucking guys, and they're like, they want to make all these rules. It's fucking.
Yeah, it's like that.
It's comedy.
It's like that stupid fucking like nowhere in shorts on
exactly.
stage shit.
Who gives a fuck?
Who fucking cares?
Like,
Are you laughing at the person's fucking joke?
like,
what are you
does the
fucking
audience
talking
give a fuck?
about?
If the audience gives a fuck, then we can start talking.
Yeah.
But like,
But
what?
it's like,
who gives a fuck?
Don't like people like. People are just like, oh, he's up there with shorts. I can't have him fucking host my show for me.
Preposterous.
Shit like that.
Completely preposterous.
Seems kind of absurd.
Yeah, there's all these fucking characters. Larry the Cable Guy goes on stage with a goddamn cut-off flannel.
Yeah.
Is that dress code? Does that meet the dress code
Yeah.
somehow? Anyway,
Fucking 2021, guys. Get with the fucking.
so that was
times.
ultimately my point. I'm like, stand-up comedians are fucking like the stuffiest people when they shouldn't be,
Yep.
dude. And it's also it's just bullshit, right? Because Larry the Cable Guy can do that shit. There's even like comics in Minneapolis, right?
Yeah.
Guys, people who wouldn't be doling out this kind of advice.
Yeah.
But who go on stage but they're funny. They go on the biggest stages
Yeah, they just don't give a fuck.
and they wear shirts that no one's like, hey man, I can't. You want to know why? Because it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It doesn't
It's just
fucking matter.
Gatekeeping.
I don't look.
I don't know.
That's some fucking gatekeeping and fucking.
Well, it's kind of like, it kind of seems like what it is, though. You know,
But that's some fucking lib shit.
is that what that is?
Yeah, gatekeeping. People are like,
is that like a
I'd be
buzz?
doing really good if it wasn't for these gatekeepers. Like,
Okay,
that's
okay.
it's
Well, no,
bullshit.
I guess I didn't know that was like a frequently
Yeah, it's
used
like
term.
gaslighting. It's all a bunch of just fucking gobbledygook that these fucking
Like-
the people who aren't doing very good in life
Like
they
fun
throw these
words,
out.
though. I don't know.
What's that?
Gaslighting and
Oh,
fucking
I know.
gatekeeping, they're both fun.
I
things to
know,
say to
but it's all
people.
these people who just want to make fucking excuses.
I suppose, yeah.
Look, when things aren't going well for me and what I'm trying to do, I don't like be like, oh, what are these external forces that are keeping me down? It's like, no, I know that I'm being a fucking sack of shit. Like, I'm aware. Like, is that attitude good? I don't know. Maybe being delusional is better. Maybe like thinking that you know everything
Yeah.
while you're struggling is better than acknowledging that you know nothing and that's why. You know what I mean? Maybe
Yeah.
somehow that's more successful. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I could see like I could see how you could think that way. I don't know. I think
Like,
kind of
delusional people might be more successful, huh?
like I'm one to believe that like just in general ignorance is bliss. Like
Yeah.
if you're just like not paying attention to anything that's going on around you and just doing your own thing, you're more than likely going to have a better like time in life, and like I feel like people like will probably see you like I don't know, you get like a weird sense of confidence when you're a fucking retard kind of, you know?
Yeah, you've heard.
It's like if you don't know any better.
Surely you've heard of retard strength.
Yeah.
But what about retard confidence?
Like I mean, I'm like it's hard to explain, but like
I'm not
literally,
assuming anyone's a
you-
retard.
Yeah,
by
yeah,
the way.
but like
I
if
didn't
you-
say that.
if you like if you have no understanding of like other people's like perception of like how you're doing, like I feel like you're just doing things like the way that you're doing them.
Yeah.
And then you just keep going that direction.
Sure.
Whereas like other people, it's like you're constantly like pivoting and doing different things.
Yeah,
And
you're
it's like,
you're
it can
figuring
slow-
you're,
it
you're
can slow
figuring
your-
it out.
It can slow your momentum
Yeah.
down a little bit,
Yeah.
maybe in some circumstances. I don't know. But,
Yeah. No, for sure.
yeah. But yeah. So what else is going on?
I don't know. Just the people who are old and like, I get it. Like she has a big uphill climb because not only is she old, but she's also a woman. It's like two like real unfunny.
Jesus Christ.
I'm kidding about
You-
that.
you know
but
what's-
you know,
You know what's kind of funny?
what?
So-
Hopefully, what you say next.
well, we'll see. I'll try it out here real quick. But yeah, so I was at work today. And like getting like towards the end of the day, I was like slowing down on work and shit. So like, you know, I was just looking for something to entertain myself with, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go on Craigslist and just kind of fucking poke around a little bit. And I started typing Craigslist in, and I accidentally typed in Craig Slits. Because Craig
Yes,
Lists,
I
you
get
know,
it.
TS,
Same
you
letters.
flipped those two around, so you get Craig Slits, right?
Yeah, I get it.
And sure enough, just fucking you know, just page full of fucking like ladies with their legs.
Is that
open.
real?
Yeah, you can type it in right now.
No, I don't want you to do that.
No, type in Craig Slits.
Do it on this fucking thing.
All right, fuck it.
I don't want you to do it on my fucking computer.
Yeah, 100%. I typed
Craig
this in, but like
Slits. I wonder.
it's beneficial. Like it was nice because like I'm in like a corner unit, like facing the corner. Like my monitors are facing the corner, but like every other fucking computer, this entire place is like facing. Like,
Wait, you have
outward.
you have like a corner office or something?
Yeah, I mean it's like a corner cubicle, which is just as nice. you
That's
know?
pretty cool.
Craig Slits
Like, isn't it just gonna autocorrect?
.org.
Oh, you went .org? Is that what Craigslist is?
Yeah, Craig Slits. There we go.
See,
Oh,
look,
hold
it just
on.
auto-corrected to Craigslist. Of course it would. It's like you surely
No,
didn't.
see-
You surely didn't mean Craig Slits.
Wait. Hold on.
I mean, this might be an obvious joke, but that's a trans website.
No. This is a real fucking thing. Maybe it was .com that it fucking.
Oh yeah, maybe it was .com.
Listen,
huh?
I'll fucking. Why is it doing? Oh, it's still on Minneapolis.
Yeah, you don't want to see. You want to see the universal Craig Slits. You don't want just the Minneapolis
No,
Craig Slits.
absolutely.
That's just not. That's not enough slits of Craig.
Delete that. There we go. And then it switches to sexbook.
Oh, so it's not even. Oh, that's.
And then see, this is actually different because like the
I was
one
gonna
that
say sex book.
the one that I saw, it was literally like you know, one of those shitty like it's like a 12-year-old fucking program, the website where it's just like blocks. It's like just
Oh,
pictures
yes.
side
Yep,
by
yep,
side.
yep.
It was a bunch of ladies with their fucking like vages pointing outward and shit. And, like
There is.
fucking- It's just directing them towards the picture, you know?
I've never thought of a vagina pointing at
Well, yeah,
anything.
you gotta angle them a certain way. It was just fucking.
Sure.
They're just pointing them at the camera. That is pretty retarded way to explain that.
They were
but,
just sneering at the camera.
but yeah, so that was a real exciting moment. I was like, well, I was looking.
How long did you hang there?
Well, I was just checking out what was going on.
I mean, you had to.
Listen, I mean, 1 second I was going to Craigslist to see what was going on there, and next thing I'm fucking looking at, a bunch of Craig slits in my face, you know?
Yeah. Your supervisor comes behind you, starts giving you a massage. He's like, oh, what do you got here? It's like, this is a security threat. I'm just looking into it. I'm a coder. He's like, I know. I'm aware of that.
Listen, I work in IT, all right? Back
Yeah.
off.
Then you have to give him that weekly Thursday blowjob you give him
Yeah, well, of course, you know?
to keep you around.
But I thought that was kind of cool, though.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm happy that it exists.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised that it exists.
Just like Craig slits though, like somebody just
Yeah.
like yeah.
I'm actually still not sure if it does though, because you kind of proved that it didn't exist.
What do you
just
mean?
now.
No, it definitely does.
Well, you typed in Craigslist and went to sex book.
Well, yeah, but that's what it does though, you know.
Oh, so that was what happened before too.
Yeah.
So Craigslist doesn't really exist.
Yeah, I mean, sex book, Craig slits, same thing.
So how does that work then? So the people who bought Craigslist
See, people
already owned Sexbook, and they just use that as a way to just redirect it to Sexbook.
Yeah. People buy up URLs that are like very similar to other URLs.
Right. Yeah.
In the off chance that you do what I did and misspell shit, and then all of a sudden you get redirected to their actual website. Pretty clever.
Yeah.
You know?
What were you doing on Craigslist? What was your initial goal?
I just browse around the free stuff like a real dad.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
You were gonna get some more fucking dirty wood or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck.
Yeah, I've used most of that too, by the way.
What for?
Making a little fucking thing for my TV.
Out of all this just scrapped up wood?
Mm-hmm.
How is that not gonna look dilapidated and shitty?
Well, it's gonna look a little like fucking rustic, but
I
you
see.
know.
So it's like an art piece.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna have much function.
No, it will.
You think it's
We
gonna
don't-
work?
Yeah.
You don't even have a fucking TV.
No, we do. Like
Yeah.
upstairs,
Yeah.
not in that downstairs.
You
room.
fucking hippies.
Yeah, see, that's something we can talk about. What the fuck's going on with that? By the way, I'm allowing it to happen because my wife wants that room to be that way, but it seems very strange.
You marry
to
a
me.
woman with dreadlocks when she wants to fucking go off the grid. You gotta fucking roll with it.
Yeah, I suppose.
You saw you knew that you had to know that was a possibility.
Yeah. Yep. But I'm gonna
Yeah.
make a real man's room in the basement though. That's the thing. That's
You keep
happening.
talking about the man's room, yet all you do is keep
It's a winter thing.
You keep building furniture for your hippie wife, and you're doing nothing for yourself.
Nah, it's all for me, bud.
Look, I love your wife; she's the best, but it's time for you to start fucking doing stuff. I mean, we fixed the chains. Wouldn't that take an hour?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're out there just pounding dirty old wood together, making some fucking
Yeah, it's fun.
making some hippie furniture.
Nah, it's not for her.
Oh, that's just for you.
It's for me.
Don't you guys have the fucking thing up on a fucking?
Yeah. But like it looks like shit. So
Okay.
I'm making it look fucking dope.
Okay,
You know?
sure.
You gotta understand.
Here's the problem, though. I come over to your place, we're cracking beers, we want to throw on some sports with the boys. It's not a possibility.
It's what the bar's gonna be though. I'm gonna have fucking.
I know, but
I'm
when's
gonna
that
have a
going to
bar
be?
set up.
I'm be long gone
Just
by the time that fucking
fuck
happens.
off, you'll be
You have
around.
no idea.
Nah, you're here for your lifer.
I could die.
Ah.
When's this going to be done? 2033? Like, I don't know.
I'll
when
have a
you're-
little urn, like a little urn from you, and just as part
Okay.
of the fucking centerpiece of the bar.
I would. You guys should wrangle my ashes from my parents' hands.
Yeah,
if
do you want to
possible.
disperse them to your friends?
Well, this is verbal. This is like my verbal thing here.
Oh.
It's a living will. I bestow all of my ashes onto these boys.
So here's the thing. Like I know that like when animals die, sometimes they'll like take the ashes and make like paw prints out of the ashes. You ever seen that before?
No, but my parents did get us like some sort of like plaster paw print of
Yeah.
a couple
like,
of our perished
I
pets.
think what they can do is they can take the ashes and like form it into like something,
Okay.
like some sort of like token thing. of
Yeah.
some sort. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So, all I'm saying is maybe take your ashes and we could just like make like a fucking like replica of your like fucking pud or something.
That's what you want is my pud.
Yeah, and I'll have it like mounted on the back of the bar area.
What I want them to do is
In tribute.
I want them to incinerate my top half and then put my pud into my ashes.
Just put it on ice until it's ready to go.
When the ash is cool, is put the pud.
And that will be like, that'll be like at the wake, people will come to see the body or whatever. It's just like it's a pile of ashes with a fucking flaccid penis.
Exactly.
On top.
Yeah, the pud is planted like Iwo Jima on top.
They embalm it. It's like
yeah.
They like put like some fucking like rosy like fucking makeup on it to make it look all like fucking
I'm gonna
fresh and
leave.
shit.
I'm gonna leave enough money for there to be a single person who is paid to preserve my pud. That's his sole calling in life.
Yeah,
preserving this.
Just be like,
anonymous man's pud.
I'm bestowing this responsibility on you, sir. Like this.
Any inheritance anyone's gonna get is gonna go strictly to pud preservation.
Like
no one gets shit.
You're probably gonna have to spend just as much as you would on like a actual like burial, like for like without the cremation.
Oh yeah, for
you know
sure.
what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
like
it's so expensive.
To pay somebody to like fucking preserve your fucking flaccid penis, though, is what I'm saying.
Yes. Oh, it's gonna be a lot.
Do you think it'd be more or the same?
I would say my fiscal trajectory. Someone's gonna preserve this thing for like a month, based on how much I think it's gonna cost.
Oh, so you're talking about like getting it preserved well past your death.
Oh yes, of course.
See, what you could do is just have somebody implant it on themselves.
Oh, yeah, no,
like that's the alternative. To that.
I don't think anyone wants to do that.
I mean, like if you paid somebody, if you paid somebody enough money,
right? But I'm not gonna have that much. I'm trying to like think realistically.
Well, what size do you got? What size? Like what do you got? What are you packing down there, bud?
Not much, especially as
I've had my fucking zipper down this whole goddamn
pud.
time.
Well, you're trying to show your pud.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, the pud pud's not good.
What are you working with though? Like what are we talking?
As a pud?
Yeah.
Jesus, man, not much.
Like are we talking like half an inch?
No.
Like an inch?
Probably somewhere a little over that.
I like how you were just like shocked when I said half an inch, but then an inch.
Well, half an inch.
An inch. You're just like.
That's a big difference, though.
She's
pud,
like,
dude.
There's like a quarter.
That's
inch,
a big difference, pud wise, dude.
I suppose, like
big difference, pud wise.
Visually, yes, you're probably right about that.
I mean, half inch. That's a mic. I don't have a micro penis.
I mean, when you get it cold, it could be that size.
Actually, when it gets cold, it gets much larger.
Yeah.
It's when it's warm. That's the problem. That's what I tell the ladies.
All I'm saying is like do you think you could do you think there's a way you could have two penises?
I mean, people do.
No, but like you think like you could go to a doctor and just be like, I want a second one.
Oh, so you like take a little DNA.
This is my buddy's penis, and he passed away, and all he wanted in life is for his dick to live on.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to honor his last wishes by having a second.
Here's what
penis.
I'm saying. I think like for sure this could happen.
Do you think it would work?
I think so.
Like I could just split the urethra and just spread it down both of them.
Well, that's interesting.
Well, yeah, so I could pee out of both. So I would like have one hand.
I see what you're saying.
Like just pants to the floor. Put one penis in one hand.
You want your
another hand.
You want your urethra to look like a wishbone.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I think. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, look, this is not to be offensive at all, but
we're well past that. Let's be honest here.
No, I'm trying to turn a new leaf. But there are trans people who take who have penises who didn't originally have penises.
Well, yeah, I mean, like
so. Therefore,
like
why couldn't you just add one? Right. I don't know anything about this medically. That's what I'm saying. Not to be offensive, because I might be completely off base.
No, for sure. We're tight roping a fucking.
I don't think we're tight roping anything.
Maybe a sensitive topic. I don't fucking know.
I mean, probably.
But okay, so like, but with like with that whole situation, because I know with like guys who are switching to like vaginas, they like flip it inside out, don't they? Like they have it like as part of like.
See, that's what I've heard, but I also don't know.
Yeah, and then like so for ladies, it's like
that seems a little fucking rudimentary. They're like, yeah, just split it right down the middle and put it down. There you go. It's like there must be a whole lot more going on than that.
Oh, for sure. There's a lot of like plastic surgery and shit happening.
Yeah, something.
Have you ever seen one like online? Like
so a penis that. So somebody who has a penis now that was not born with them.
Oh no! Either way, I was thinking the other way around.
I wonder if
I feel like I would have like stumbled across like a prosthetic vagina at some point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, that's a good. I guess I probably have, right?
You think so? Like, I'm curious. Like, I wonder if it looks normal, or if it's like very noticeably not like the same.
Well, that's a good question. It's got to be expensive as fuck, huh?
Hey, Pete, do you want to do some Googling?
No, I don't. That's just not. Well, okay. It's
Well, okay.
just keep it in the Google Images though. Don't go on any sites.
I'm just so curious, you know. See, the other way around too, though. Does it look like you got like a weird, like a Frankenstein fucking penis? You know?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be like that.
You don't
See,
think so?
I think this is more offensive than what I was talking.
Well,
about.
I don't know. You don't know that.
Let's see here. Click to
Oh
see.
shit! I fucking wandered away from.
Phalloplasty. I don't know if I'm ready for this. What if it just looks exactly like my penis, and I realize that mine's
You're
fake?
just like when at a very young age, they're just like,
I have
"Oh,
a
we
fake
gotta-
one, and my parents also just made it small. It's like, guys,
Come on now.
you could have done it. You could have done anything.
I kind of fucked up.
They're like, we saved $333. I'm like, well, come on, what's your in? They're just splitting hairs. So you could have given me an extra half inch, like just a little something. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, there's like they were just a couple of like fucking young parents on a budget, and they're just like, this one's gonna have to do, little Josh.
Right. It's
Oh
like,
shit! Is that's one of those?
I guess, yeah.
Huh?
wait, how's it? This?
See, I mean, it seems pretty normal.
Why are we looking at this?
Wait, did he tuck? Did he just do a tuck there?
I don't know, man.
That was a tuck.
This is just so disturbing.
So it's like, this is what I used to look like.
I think
took a picture.
You know what I think we should do is just show that, and then we'll get this. We'll end this podcast forever. I don't think.
Come on, we're on a fucking roll here. We can't. We can't slow her down.
I think it's time. After looking at that, I'm not starting to question whether this is worth anyone's time. Well, if that was a fake penis, it looked very real.
It did.
Looked really. It was a
pretty legitimate.
pretty sweet cock.
It was hard too.
Oh yeah.
That's curious. That's curious to me.
Dude, they know what they're fucking doing, man.
Like they had it all hooked up, so it's like, all right, get the blood flowing. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, we fixed the chainsaw.
Well-
We could probably figure it out.
Fuck, I suppose. But I
What
mean,
the hell?
ladies aren't getting fucking like boners and shit.
Oh, they get stimulated.
You think like that? Well, yeah, like their clit gets bigger and
Right,
shit, right?
yeah.
Or something like that. Is that the same? Is that
Exactly.
the same process? Where it's just like blood
Look,
going?
Alan, you've been married. You should know this, okay?
I-
You're like, yeah, they got a clit or something, right?
Well, no.
What's
But
the labia majora?
you don't like? Can you imagine like talking to like a sexual partner and just being like, so what? Does like the blood run down there like to like the clit, or what's going on down there? You know?
I think it does.
Yeah. See,
That
that's just not a
that
question
seems
that
to
gets
be
brought up, I
that
don't
seems to
think.
be what's happening.
Like, I mean, you get down there and you look around and shit sometimes, but it's like,
You-
you don't
you-
really ask. Like,
You go down
you
there
don't
and
really
look
ask,
around.
like-
You just take a little.
You don't ask like medical questions.
Have you ever been that close with a lady where she lets you just look around?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Well, I don't.
Like, you would down there,
no,
you're
no,
just,
no,
like,
no,
kinda
no, no.
like-
But it's like,
You gotta,
like, you can take a little gander while you're like going down and stuff.
Oh,
you know?
sure, but like they're not letting you just like.
Well, I don't know. Like you fucking
You like a
like you just
speculum?
gotta play around with it. Just like, hey, what the fuck's going on over here? You know?
You say that?
Yeah, it's like, hey,
The fuck's going on
hey,
down
what
here?
the fuck's going on over here?
It's like
They like that.
you're just getting pussy out of ignorance. Like, well, I guess I'll show you.
Yeah, right. they like that though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah, I have a lot of intercourse.
Hey, this is why when you got relationship questions, you go to the married man.
Exactly. I know everything.
Yeah, you didn't know much about the clitoris, or
I know it's down
isn't
there.
it called like the labia majora or something?
Is there labia minora? Like,
Right, so it's like
the majora and the minora.
that's Jewish ladies. That was
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
And then the labia
Wait.
majora, it's like labia majora's mask. It's like a Zelda thing.
Yeah. It's like the little hood that goes over.
Yeah,
The fucking,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We both never had sex in our entire life.
I mean, if you think about it, a vagina kind of looks like a rupee from Zelda,
Kind of.
like the pink one, the
Like
pink
the red,
rupee.
yeah, the red one's
Or the
worth like
20?
5. Is it 20?
Or is it 50? 20 might
I think
be
like the
blue.
green's 1, blue's 5, and then red's 20 maybe.
Yeah, that seems
Something like
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, we've both never had sex.
No.
This is very confirmed at this
No,
point.
we haven't. But I did see a guy's fake cock.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was about
I
that's
have a
close
weird
up,
feeling. I was
that's
gonna
close
say.
I've gotten.
For fuck's sake.
I haven't had sex, but I play one on TV.
Dude, you got some. I thought your neighborhood wasn't as crazy as some other neighborhoods that have been around here. You got some interesting characters over that liquor store, though. I suppose that's just liquor store life.
When you
though.
go to a liquor store,
yeah,
yes. And what's interesting is that there's a liquor store that direction, which is right by some fairly nice apartments, not super nice, but newish.
Yeah.
And by that Cub, and our Cub is pretty nice and shit. And that's just right there.
Yeah.
And that's where all the characters are at. But then there's a liquor
for
store 3 blocks the other direction, and it's significantly less.
Shady.
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
I don't know. I mean, it's whatever,
I was over there.
It's I know it's tough, Al. Sometimes you just have to see black people. I know,
Shut the fuck
it's
up.
hard, and
No,
you just gotta keep your head down. And you just move about the store, mind your business.
So I went in there though, and I bought I bought the 6-pack, and then I was walking out, and there was this guy, and he must have some sort of mental thing going on, but he had his shirt off, and he had a backpack on, but he had a full circle of chain, a steel heavy fucking chain just wrapped around him like a vest kind of a thing.
Wait.
Yeah,
okay.
a big metal fucking chain
Okay,
chain.
so was it
Yeah.
okay? This is a very important distinction.
Mm-hmm.
Was it chain mail? It was a garment that was made out of chain, or he was just wrapped in chains.
big industrial pulling fucking chains that you would see in a fucking
Yes.
warehouse. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do know what you mean.
Yeah. And he had one of those wrapped around him like a vest, kind of
Okay.
shoulder to the waist on the other side.
So it was like a bandolier.
Yeah, and yep. And so I walked past him, and he was talking to himself, and he's like, there's another bad guy. There's bad guys everywhere around here. He's saying shit like that. It's I don't know if this guy thought he was in Streets of Rage or something like that.
Yeah.
But he was I don't know, man.
He sounds like a guy who's
That's what I mean. He was wrapped in chain and fucking looking for bad dudes to fucking fight
Dude,
on the
it
streets.
would have been so funny to start jabbing you.
Yeah, dude, I would have actually been okay
He's
with it.
why
I
isn't he
think.
disappearing? I knocked him down. He must
50
be
points,
He must
50
be the
points.
boss, and just keeps his
Beats
bashing
the
you.
shit out of me.
Was
Just,
he
bleeding
referring
all
to
over
you
fucking
as the
place.
bad guy?
Everybody was, because he was saying it to somebody else as they were walking in, and then I walked by, and he's like, there's another bad guy. There's bad guys everywhere, you know.
Yeah. Well, good
So-
for him. That's actually, I know that guy. That's the neighborhood watch, dude.
That's tight.
That's the neighborhood watch.
God, how cool would that be? If you're just I'm out looking for bad guys.
He is.
He is looking for bad guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's retarded QAnon.
Jesus Christ.
It's you can sit online. You can sit online all day and read about how all your favorite celebrities, do that nefarious activity, or throw some fucking chains on and go start busting them up in the streets.
Hell yeah. Sometimes you got to take the law into your own hands.
Yeah, exactly. Hmm. You got to use that retard courage and go out in the streets and take them
Exactly.
down.
Well, you know what's going on.
I do know.
Yeah. Fuck, man. But I thought that was kind of interesting.
I haven't run.
I
into,
like seeing stuff like that.
I haven't run into too many characters like that around here.
That's what I mean. Ever since we I think you've been here for maybe 2 months or something like that.
Something
at
like
this point.
that.
And the whole time I've been coming around pretty straight and narrow over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's another thing that you should know. Falls Liquor is much more expensive than the other place.
I don't know why, but I just kind of like Falls Liquor over there.
Yeah, I like it.
It's got a nice feel
I just
to
spent
it.
$30 on a 24-pack. That would spend $7 less out the other joint. I'm like, why do I do this?
They also have they have a punch card system at the Falls Liquor,
Yeah.
and the guy talked me into it last time I was there.
He actually the guy who usually rings
And I
me
was
up
like,
doesn't talk. He actually
oh.
hasn't said one word to me.
Yeah, see, there was this one guy,
Big black guy.
and I walked up there, and I was buying you some beer because I was heading over here, and I bought myself some beer,
Good man.
so it was $25. And he's like, you got a punch card? And I was like, nah. And normally when people ask me that shit, I'm just like, nah, I don't
Get
give a
out of
fuck.
my
It's like, don't
face.
talk
Yeah.
to me about that. And then he's like, all right, well, I mean, do you want one? It's like, you get 10% off your purchase after every 10 or for like every $10 or something you get a punch, and then like at the end of it you get like 10% off your shit. And so now I'm like, all right,
Okay, right.
now you got me.
So now you're gonna spend
And then-
way more money and then save a lot less at
and
one
then,
time.
and then like
For
no, no,
one
no.
transaction.
No, but then he gave me a fun little joke. He's like, all I need is your social security number, your bank account number, and your routing number. And then I was
you
like,
gave it
that's,
to him,
I
right?
was like, that's funny. And then I gave him all that, and then I walked out.
I knew, sorry, I stepped
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
I knew it was coming. That's my bad.
Yeah, but yeah. So now I got a punch card. You know,
You got a punch card, and you're
and all of my money is gone.
hey, but you got the punch card, and that's what really matters.
Exactly.
Hey, want to see something cool?
Oh, you missed.
That's gonna look cool on the camera, though.
See, that was. I wish that places would have what fucking Lake Mode Liquors and fucking Fargo had back in the day.
Which is what?
So back when I had a fake ID, I would go to this liquor store in Fargo, like I think it's Lake Mode, and I ended up signing up for like a VIP card with them, and it was like 10% off of every fucking purchase, and you didn't have to pay shit for it. And I would be coming in and buying fucking booze for like basically the entire fucking high school at
Yes,
this point. So like
yes.
I would be doing like $400 some fucking dollars.
Let's say $40.
So I get $40 every single time I went in there. I get a fucking free
That's
free
crazy.
case, free bottle, do whatever the fuck I'd want to do.
That's
you know,
crazy,
so,
yeah.
fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, all I'm saying is like I wish there was a place that would do that, and then I would go to
There's
some
prob-
high school, and then I would buy everybody fucking booze and
Yeah.
make some side money. You know?
Get back to your roots, man.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you know, how I got to get to that $400 mark,
Right.
So that way I can get myself some nice booze.
if you're not making $40, it's not worth it.
But I'm like, my friends aren't gonna fucking give me money to
Yeah.
go do that. And it's
No.
high school kids.
Right. Everyone's 21. Well, this is why you should have kids. I mean, I've been preaching this to you, man. You're already acting like a dad. So, dude, have kids so you can buy them booze and start making a profit.
I hate that all of a sudden a man, you know, gets interested in working with wood, and everybody's telling a guy to have
Look,
fucking
buddy.
little.
All I
children
know,
around,
all
you
I know is that you're making this fucking granola furniture for your wife, fucking doing everything for everybody else. You're already selfless. Why not have a kid? And then the kid starts drinking 10 or 11 with your genes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? With
Actually.
with the influence of
See, now you're speaking my. See, this is very akin to that man giving me the discount coupon.
Exactly.
It's like sure I do this fucking uncomfortable thing now, but I get a drinking buddy in 11 years.
That's exactly right.
That's a good point.
Yeah, and then what's the worst that happens? They take the kid from you. Good, freedom.
Yeah.
Like, it's a real win-win.
Or I just drive it out into the country and just set it free.
Yeah, and if it finds its way back, it's still yours.
Exactly.
That's a good philosophy.
Yeah, I'd just be like, son, it's you're really getting on my nerves. It's time for you to fucking discover yourself in the forest. And
Yeah,
then
do as I did.
Yeah.
This is what happened to me, son. He's like, this is not true.
Live with the wolves. Son.
Live with the wolves.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool though. You gonna pop some fucking
No, but you are.
some premarital
But you
kids
are
out?
because there's nothing in my
I'm
life.
talking about premarital kids. You
No,
gonna pop a few of
it doesn't
those
matter.
out, or-
Premarital, postmarital, but what other post?
See, but here's the thing. Like, no. Like, but all I'm saying is like we
You
could
have
do
a
it We
reason.
could do it at the same time.
Wow, that would be kind
And
of
then they could help each other be pregnant. Like we could just sit off to the side and drink beers, wait for them to pop that little fucking guy out.
There'd be no better way for us to terminate
then-
our friendship with producer Pete than for us to both have a kid at the same time.
That's very true. Yeah.
It would just be done. Along with many of my other friends.
Yeah.
And,
No, but
and my life.
but then,
would
like-
also I'd part ways with my life.
yeah. But then, like 11 years down the road, we both got drinking buddies, and we could just be like four little guys just running around drinking booze, just like fucking smashing bottles in alleyways and
Wait,
shit.
how do you think your wife would respond to you drinking with your 11-year-old son?
See, we were both drinking by that age.
So yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, so I mean,
I'm sure you
it's
guys.
like-
I'm sure you guys both feel good
like,
about
listen.
about how you. You know,
we're both very we're
Yeah.
both very happy.
you
with
guys
how we
both know that you guys had like ideal lives leading up to this point. So
yeah, 100%.
you know, Wouldn't change a thing.
Hell of a ride. You
Wouldn't
know?
change a thing.
Listen, little Jimmy, you're gonna go on a hell of a ride, but you're gonna come out to the other side a little fucked up. You're gonna have a good time.
Yeah, trust me, it'll all be fine. I'm sure I
You're
wasn't.
gonna be a little fucked up like your pops, but we're gonna.
I'm sure I'm not lucky to be alive. I'm sure everything worked out great.
Yeah.
That's like when you talk to someone who has a really shitty life, like I wouldn't change a thing. It's like, oof,
God damn it.
oof. My life isn't even that shitty, but I certainly know I would change a
100%.
thing.
Yep.
Change a lot of things.
Oh yeah.
Holy fuck. Wouldn't have.
I'd go back and get a hand job from this girl that I was.
You turned down a hand job, bro?
No. I just didn't understand what was happening, and I missed out on a hand job.
Dude, that's the worst, dude.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, I would go. That'd be the first thing I would do is I would go back and just be like, all right, I get this scenario.
Isn't
and I
that
get a hand job?
Isn't that like that's the thing you learn? Like, the thing is, we're about both in relationships forever. You're actually married, but like. Now that you have the confidence and like just like to like be like, yeah, I'm just want to just do like now is when you have it.
Yeah.
But now you've completely boxed yourself in.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah. It's one of those things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, and here's the deal. I've had this discussion where I'm like, man, sometimes it'd be fun to be single, and then like my friends are saying like you're like absolutely stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
Cause like I let's be honest, what am I like? You know, I'm not like I like to go just like fucking like I'm not gonna be banging girls I want to bang very often.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get drunk a lot, gonna bang a lot of girls I don't want to bang, and then eventually it'll probably make me feel real empty.
Yeah.
You know?
That's very true.
You know, like if I look like producer Pete, I mean, god damn, I'd be
That's
out there
true.
fucking swinging the thing around, pulling in 8s and 9s like it's
Hey Pete,
like it's a perch catching
Pete,
contest.
what does your pud look like? Like what?
Yeah, like 2.
Like what kind of length do we got? 2
You got
inches.
like 2.
You know when you guys laughed at half? Yeah, exactly. I don't want to talk
All
about it.
right.
It's a good answer.
Yeah, that was nice.
Modest man. He's like,
I like
actually,
that.
just pulls it out.
Yeah. He just throws it over his shoulder. He doesn't even turn around.
Just unravels like an old map.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
That's a fucking parchment pud.
Yeah, it's like just a bunch of. I'm just imagining a bunch of skin just rolled around it like
Oh,
several
yeah.
times.
Yeah.
It'd be more like a scroll though, because the nuts also go. You know,
Oh,
everything,
sure.
everything goes.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
More like a scroll.
Super flat.
Yeah.
Very flat. Petey's like, the earth is flat and so is my penis.
Dude, I kind of want to get just like go on stage and have that be my joke.
Oh, speaking of which, you guys should, I might even cut this, but whatever. Tonight, dude, you guys should just come and sign up at Can.
We should come.
Just,
Gross,
to
dude.
hang out. You could sign up there, and then you just get free Can, dude.
I mean, that's pretty fucking sick.
What do you have to lose, man? You get a free beer? You might get extra free beer, so there's a bunch of these fucking cucks who don't drink. They give me all their cards.
This is every week, right?
Every week.
I might go next week.
Yeah, it's right like 2 minutes of jokes.
Yeah.
You can even go up there and literally tell one joke, be like, all right, I'm done. And you're going to get the free beer, and you're going to fucking get all that shit.
Well, I'll just like I'll do the same set that I did that one time I did stand up.
I would love to see it. I never saw you do it.
Yeah, I'll just be like, hey, isn't that weird that like you guys have like Phillips gin back there? That's crazy.
Wait, are you going to have a beer on stage with you?
Hell no, dude. Nobody fucking that takes comedy seriously would ever fucking do that.
You know what?
Would it be a Phillips beer?
Yes.
You know, I'm going to...
That'd be a cool
That'd
thing.
be awesome.
Phillips beer.
Yeah, it's the Phillips Lager.
It's actually
Phillips Lager.
yeah, it's like Phillips has whiskey. But it's not actually whiskey. It's vodka flavored. Oh, well, it's whiskey flavored vodka.
Yeah.
So their beer would probably just be like
Beer flavored vodka.
Beer flavored vodka. So that'd be cool.
You know what I think I'm going to start doing? I'm done bringing beers on stage because I think comedy, like if there's anything you should take really seriously in life, I think it's comedy.
You should bring a martini up.
Well, no. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm
Okay.
just going to get fucking bombed off stage, but then never bring anything up on stage.
So it's like nobody's ever seen him drink.
And I'm also just going to talk directly to people in the audience the entire time, no matter what, while I'm really drunk.
Like never allow anybody to see you consume alcohol,
Yes,
but you're
yeah.
always just fucking wasted.
Exactly. Because if I bring this up on stage, even if I'm sober,
Mhm.
you know, people will know I'm a drunk. But if I just go on stage, fucking half a bottle of Phillips beer in me,
Yeah,
no one will ever know.
that's true.
They'll have no idea.
Nobody will know.
My performance will be but your performance doesn't matter. What matters is what you bring on stage, and then that's all anyone cares about.
It's true.
It doesn't matter. I like if I bring up beer on stage and I literally just like do a Dave Chappelle set massively, no one will laugh. They'll be like, this guy's a drunk. You know what I mean? Maybe I start doing some crowd work, and then they'll be
I
like,
think
well,
this lady was right. I think you gave this lady a little bit too much.
Right, but if I
much
go
of a
on,
hard
if
time.
I go on stage, no beer but hammered,
Yep.
and I start talking about the Jews, for example, everyone's gonna be falling out of their chairs laughing because that's what's most important.
You're right.
All that matters is how you're perceived, not if you're funny or if you're confident.
Yeah, and all that people perceive when you're going up with a beer is that it's like this guy's a fucking
Yeah, piece of shit.
guy's a real
Doesn't care.
pile
Doesn't
of
care.
garbage.
Yeah,
you know?
because people when they go to a comedy show, they want you to be they want things to seem very serious.
Mhm.
They want to make sure that the guy on stage he's not having fun. He's just he's just making sure that things are going. He's keeping everything in line.
I personally don't like when my comedians have fun.
Yeah, when you
know?
what do you think when a comedian brings a beer on stage? You're like, look at this fucking piece of. Oh, he drinks beer.
Oh yeah.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
What a fucking total waste of space.
That's the part where I start heckling. I'm just like,
Yeah,
hey.
well, and deservedly so. And if he says something mean to you, it's like, well, you must be just a racist.
Yeah, and then I fucking sue.
Yeah, and then you sue it. You sue the comedy club and you sue the comedian, and then you make all the and then you own the comedy club. That's
Yes.
basically how it ends up.
Correct. Yes.
And then you have a no beer rule, and and you one by one fix all the problems in comedy, which is just people bringing beer on stage.
We got this. We got this all figured out.
I mean,
Convinced.
yeah, I think so. I'm glad. I'm glad. I realize now the error of my ways before when I was defending bringing a lager on stage with me, because that's a sign of desperate alcoholism.
This is a real full circle conversation we just had.
Yeah, it really came all the way around, didn't it?
That really kind of buckled it all up.
It did.
I think that's like perfect timing for a break. Huh?
It is, but first of all, I need to commit to having children.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he said okay.
Before you go on break, I do have a question, and maybe this is retarded. I don't know.
No,
Oh, yeah, what's up?
nothing's
Can you,
retarded.
can you get a shirt that says no beers, no brats, no babes?
So that would be interesting, right?
Like people just be like, "What is that shirt? What does that shirt even mean?"
Because it depends on if you use any punctuation. If you say no beers, no brats, is that what you said? Brats?
no brats, no.
Yeah,
babes.
don't they have things where it's beer, brats, and babes?
Okay.
And it's like an American flag or something.
Oh, is that a thing?
Oh yeah,
sure.
I'd never seen one of those. Okay.
Yes, and comedy is not supposed to be fun. So beers, brats, and babes, no bueno.
Exactly.
So if you go on stage, no beers, no brats, no babes.
Then people understand.
Yeah,
Then people understand.
just kicking you in the cunt with my comedy on the back. That's what I'll say. Just cunt punching you with jokes.
Yep.
Get like a North Korean flag or something.
Yeah, exactly. Be like, this is what we support. This is what American comedy is all about. North Korea. So it's always been about. That's a good idea. We'll look that up, and if that's not a shirt, we'll make it, and then the two people who listen will buy one.
There we go.
We
I
will-
was gonna say we really need to get on the merch train. You know?
I think it's the least of our concerns.
Get like 10 plus boxes and be gone in a week.
Yeah, and don't forget, use that promo code Going Hard.
Yeah, don't forget to smash that promo like button.
Yeah.
All right, let's go on a break.
Hey.
Hey. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by country music artist Creed Fisher. He's a true American hero who thinks that if you have the right to burn his flag, then he most likely has the right to kick your ass. Creed Fisher, check him out on YouTube. He's my favorite.
The second half of the podcast is also brought to you by nacho-induced diarrhea.
Oof.
You eat a bunch of nachos, goes in one side spicy, comes out the other side just as spicy. But a lot more nachos are normally solids. These ones come out liquid.
Unsolid.
Yeah. and gaseous.
Gaseous.
So you convert solids into different states of matter.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not ideal.
No.
So,
I'm going to let you close this out. This is the...
diarrhea-induced nachos. Delicious.
And now time for the second half of the podcast. It's the Going Hard Podcast. Producer Pete, Alan, and John. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody.
Welcome back.
How was well, I guess we kind of know how your break was.
Yeah, it was real fucking real dirty.
We both hit the turlet.
Yeah.
Producer
Hey,
Pete.
was yours solid?
No.
Okay.
Hey, Producer Pete, how was your break there, buddy?
It was good.
This guy's got an iron
Iron
colon.
gullet.
Yes, gullet.
Mm-hmm. That while I was taking that shit during the break, I started thinking about like how easy it is to get me to have diarrhea, and that led me down the path of thinking okay, well, when I'm 70, 80 years old and I can't control my bowels anymore,
Yeah.
just how unfortunate that's going to be for anybody who has to take care of me.
That's probably better than the alternative, though, because a lot of people who get old like that can't shit. I would take
Is that the case? That's
Yeah.
right. People have to fucking force the shit out of them.
Yeah, they gotta
sometimes,
start
right?
taking stool softeners, and they do all sorts of other shit.
I'm gonna be the dude wearing the diaper.
yeah,
for sure.
But that's fine.
Is it?
It absorbs it all.
Like
That's better. Trust me, not being able to shit is the worst.
I kind of want to just I know producer Pete was going on this thing where he wanted to wear adult diapers for a while, but I
He was on a thing where he wanted to do that.
for a good, it was a good half a year he was
Yeah, I
looking
was
for one.
I was I was gonna do it, and then I thought about you have to sit in that. I don't know. It just didn't make.
Well, I
any
would want to
sense.
shit in one, but I would probably
Well-
urinate.
You think so?
Probably.
I feel see, I've peed my pants before though. I'm sure both of you have, and it gets fucking acidy on your you know what I mean? It gets all itchy. And
Yeah,
shit.
but those are built to absorb pee.
Well, yeah, but
It'll stay
you still
dry.
have fucking it doesn't stay dry in there. There's no fucking way.
I don't know, man.
It's got to just be wet and fucking weird, right?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I mean, it is 2021. They probably have the technology to make.
How
that,
couldn't they?
Yeah.
How couldn't they? Right?
But taking a shit in it, that's not.
No,
getting
you don't
absorbed.
take a shit in it. That's crazy.
Well, no, I think that's kind of what it's for, though.
Well,
also.
it's for if you absolutely cannot control your bowels, sure.
Yeah.
But we're talking about just producer Pete just kind of
Just taking a
leisurely, leisurely tossing on an adult diaper. You're not gonna want to take a shit in there, dude.
Yeah, I
You know what I'm gonna miss?
What's that?
Producer Pete and I getting fucking shit housed and you just driving us around.
Yeah, see,
God damn, how great was that?
and
It was amazing.
it was
Yeah.
it was kind of nice too because you can because for me even though I was driving you guys around, I would have fucking NA beer in the fucking center console,
Yes.
fucking chugging those.
And I would and I would also have an NA beer.
felt like I was
going.
fucking drinking and driving.
Yeah, that
It's
was
kind of a cool feeling.
That was really cool.
It brings it back to the good old days,
Yeah, like last week.
Yeah.
Last month, I guess, for you.
Nah, but yeah, so that was kind of a cool side effect of that.
That is,
I
that's
don't know
cool.
if we ever came to the conclusion. I think we came to the conclusion that was technically illegal, but legal.
Yeah, it was a discretionary thing where, if a cop really wanted to be an asshole, I think there would potentially be problems.
Yeah.
But most of them would be whatever.
It'd just be you're a weird fucking person.
Right.
But,
Yeah, exactly. and it wouldn't be like a DUI thing. It would just be an open container thing.
You think so?
Well, that's all they could say, obviously, right?
Oh, because I wouldn't be able to blow or anything.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
But they'd have to be just real pricks. To,
They, I think they take away your license, though, still with open containers, don't they?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Because you can get fucked to open containers for dumb shit. Like, if you're coming back from, a restaurant and you have a bottle of wine.
Yep.
And you have half of it and they just cork it. But it's not actually sealed. Technically,
You can get fucked for that?
that's an open container, technically.
Dude, that's fucking wild.
Yeah, so when I was a server, people would want to take wine home.
Yep.
We would
have to
we
tell
would
'em.
cork it.
Yeah.
And tape over the top of it, and then put it into a bag, and then put the receipt on it.
Oh, shit.
And so, I mean,
I suppose, yeah.
I think that would probably just be fine then. But I think again, if a cop wanted to be a dick, they could still say this is still an open container just because it's in a bag.
Yeah.
So-
I suppose.
And
See,
if
that's a good way around it. So
that?
if you think about it, okay, so you're you're cruising around, you got a nice bottle of wine, you just get a bag and fucking,
Oh, sure.
when you go to a restaurant.
So what, you're
just
drinking
fucking-
a nice bottle of wine while driving. Yeah.
I'm just saying that'd be a way to circumvent this whole scenario.
Sure, you're just always
And then
ready. You're always ready to make it look like.
as long as you're under .08, you get pulled over, just shove that in that fucking bag and crimp it back up.
Yeah,
you're good.
that's true.
You know, like they'd just be like, yeah, I get what you guys came back from a restaurant. That's good for you. Thanks for keeping the receipt on this bottle. You know?
Maybe I could do that with like a fucking a Foster's.
It's like a 40, like Bush Light or something.
It's like, where were you? It's like Roost Chris.
Yeah.
Interesting. Something's not adding up here.
Right. I mean, good strategy though. You know, honestly.
So, are you looking forward to drinking again? Are you? What is your feeling about what occurred and what it means for you in the long term?
So I'm a little bit apprehensive to get back at it because I know once I like start drinking again, I'm back at it.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean I've been sober for I think 2 months now, and I totally get it, man. Like I'm super worried about.
Yeah, totally.
I'm super worried about. Well, I mean, I've been sober on stage for 2 months.
Oh yeah, totally. No tequila.
No tequila. So you're worried that you're gonna just be a piece of shit again, eh?
Oh, I have no worries about it, but it's like I've been feeling pretty good about things, and I know I'm gonna be feeling like a fucking bag of dicks on Monday for fucking sure.
Yeah, because I mean, your last day of sobriety happens to be on a Friday, which is also the worst.
Yeah, exactly.
It should have been on like a Tuesday or something. You know?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but
I'm sure you still get hammered on a Tuesday, right?
Yeah, probably.
You're prone to getting drunk on a Tuesday.
Yeah, sometimes you know, beer Monday ends, and then you get back on the horse on Tuesday. You know.
Exactly.
Yep.
You got to keep it rolling, or else you'll feel real bad.
Exactly.
That's what it's all about. All right. Well, you have a song, right? I don't emails right now.
Yeah, we got a song here. We can just skip on over it.
All right, everybody. Thank you. God damn it. We have a real fucking stupid song, but
like usual.
Well, I mean, I don't know why.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
That has to be said. Thank you so much for listening again, you guys. I feel like I lost energy after I ate all these nachos and shit. But
yeah, right.
It was good.
Took a lot out of me.
It was good. All right. Well, thanks so much, guys. I'm Josh Lay saying goodbye.
Yep. This is Alan. Checking out, everybody.
Yep. Bye, guys. It's Pete. Bye.
Bye.
Oh.
When I die, preserve my blood, put it in the ash of my top half, bring it to my funeral, don't bring it to my family, I don't want it for them, I want it for my friends. When I die, preserve my blood, don't put it in mud, put it in my ashes, present it to my friends.